Hey guys, Natalia Schneimler here. I help boy moms have a better relationship with their sons and themselves by teaching them the tools how to manage their mind so that when anything comes up in life, they know exactly how to take care of themselves and their kids.
Hey guys, how are you doing? How's your summer going? I'm kind of in the middle of my summer and we just got back from a 3-week getaway vacation, see all our family, and we were ready to be home. It was good, but we're just so happy to be home. So now I am so excited to I'm taking my son tomorrow to get his cast off from his broken arm, and I can't wait to see how they do it, and also just to have him feel better and clean his arm and just move his arm. So that's what's going on for me. And today I want to tell you another example of how one thought can make a huge difference for us in how we're feeling about our relationships. So I'm just going to give you again another example that just happened to me. And again, this is really applicable to anything and any relationship. And that's why how I want you to think about it. So when I usually go to Ontario from Alberta to visit my family each year, I see my friends from there. And since I don't see them often, and I sometimes don't talk to them that often, I sometimes feel insecure, and I'm afraid that they won't make time to come see me at the cottage, so when we go to the cottage. So this is what happened this year, is that we were going to the cottage and I invited all my friends to come visit me, and they all did. All of them came out just like last time, and it was great. I was just so happy to see them. But as the date was approaching, I found myself being nervous and thinking things like, oh my gosh, maybe they don't want to see me this year. Maybe they don't want to be friends with me anymore, which felt silly, but yet it felt true. And I felt insecure, right? In our relationship, I felt scared, I felt nervous, and it didn't feel good. You don't want to feel like that. You don't want to feel like all of a sudden your friend's going to stop liking you and stop wanting to hang out with you. So I noticed that I was thinking that and feeling that. And what I tried to do is remember what my husband told me once when we were dating. And I think I maybe already shared that with you. When we would not have periods of not seeing each other, we would get back together, not back together, but we would see each other, and I would ask him, oh, do you still like me? And he would say, yeah, nothing's changed. Like, why would something change when we're away? Which I found interesting, because in my head, I felt like everything has changed. Maybe he stopped liking me already, right? But in his reality, in his head, nothing has changed at all. In fact, everything stays the same when we don't see each other, which I found comforting. I thought, interesting. If that's how he sees it, maybe I can also see it that way. So then I tried applying that to this situation with my friends, and I thought, okay, maybe nothing actually has changed since last time, and maybe they always want to see me, and maybe I'm just being worried for no reason. So I wanted to share this example with you, not so you can stop feeling a certain way, but because I kind of still felt nervous, before they arrived. But also when they arrived, one of my friends, the one that I thought maybe doesn't want to see us again, she said, oh my gosh, ever since you told me the date, I told my husband, this is the date, we're going over there. And I just booked that date right away, and it was just decided and done. And even when someone tried to plan something for that day, I said, no, this is not happening. This is, we're going to see my friend. So that just showed me how different the reality was from what I was thinking. The reality was my friend was 200% set on going to see me. Meanwhile, I was thinking, oh, maybe she doesn't want to see me anymore. So that solidified the idea that maybe nothing has changed. Again, see, the difference is the thought. It's not actually what's out there, because it's not about my friend. It's not about whether she wants to see me or not. It's not about whether anything has changed or not. It's about what I'm thinking in the moment. And if I'm thinking, oh my gosh, maybe she doesn't want to see me this year, that's it. This year is when my friends don't want to see me anymore. Then I feel bad. And it's not coming from my friends. It's coming from my thought, from my head. Or then I switch to, oh, maybe nothing has changed and they always want to see me. Then I feel better. I'm like, okay, that feels safe. That feels comfortable. And I trust, and I feel trusting. I feel safe in the world. I feel like everything is good. So, and it's all coming from my thought. So I think it's just such a great example where we can just always trace it back to our thought. We think it's our friends wanting to see us or not. We think it's how they feel about us. It's not. It's just what we're thinking. So I loved seeing them. I loved being excited to see them. And I loved that they still want to see me. But the experience beforehand was all in my head. All in my head, all me, and all my feelings. And we don't have to feel like that. I think it's just unnecessary in our relationships that are safe like that. And I don't think that's useful to us. I think we can save our energy and take it somewhere else. So especially with your significant other, and especially with our kids. That's the part I think we need to really work on and remember. They still love us a lot. They still listen to us and they still remember everything we say, even if they don't look like they are. Even if they don't look like they're listening, they're still recording everything in their head, and they will have that recording in their head forever. And they will be useful to them when they need it. That's the part I think we need to practice with our kids, is that trusting. Like nothing has changed. Now that they're teenagers, now that they're giving attitude, now that they're whatever, if they're not calling, not texting, we still need to have that thought, nothing has changed. So that way then we show up the way we would want to show up. So like with my friends, right? If I think, oh, they still want to see me, then I'm going to be not worried and I'm not going to be texting them a lot. I'm just going to, be appreciative of the fact that they're actually trying. I know that they're trying to make time, and I'm not going to be mad. If it doesn't work out for their schedule, I'm not going to make it mean that they don't want to see me. I'm just going to think, oh, it just didn't turn out this time. They couldn't make it. They wanted to, but they couldn't make it. Same thing with our kids. If they don't text or call, if we believe that nothing has changed, then we can still text them, even if they don't text back. We can still call them, even if they don't call back. We can still send them presents. And then we feel good. Then we still do our job as showing up. We're not depending on them to show up how we want to show up. All right, guys? So what are these two thoughts that you are going back and forth between? What is the difference in the feeling between the two thoughts? One is fear, one is trust. And all you have to do is simply be aware of what you're thinking, find those two significant main thoughts, and then can really change how you're feeling. Okay, guys, I love you all so much. Please, if you need any help, I'm always here for you. You can come and go to my website, go sign up for a free session where I can help you with anything, especially relationships. Go to sign up for a free session, and I'll see you in Zoom. Love you. Bye.